Hey everyone, this is Nitro. So now that I've hit level 59 so that my characters are at the max level of level 60, I thought I would work my way through some of the remaining event maps that I have. And the first one is the Freya event, the level 50 version of it. Shouldn't be very hard, especially now that I'm level 60, but I figured I'd do it now before the event ends. I know there's still like 4 or 5 days before the event ends on the 27th. But again, I've hit max level, so I can challenge it now and have an easy time doing so. So let's begin. So for those who aren't max level, I'd say still wait for the last day before you do this map, because there's really no need to rush it. And if you wait till the last day, you might be able to just finish it in one go instead of having to try multiple times to get those 3 feats. So the 3 feats: no one from your team was killed, win within 16 rounds, and kill Freya within 12 rounds. Doesn't seem that hard. So, let's see. Freya is all the way back here with a lot of hit points. There's nothing else on the map right now. Why is that? There has to be some trick to this. Enemies have to spawn. There's no way it's this easy. So, in any case, let's first flip Leon up to the north. I'm going to keep Leon and Leon together. And in the south, I'll have Bernhard. Guess I'll bring Tiaris. And then I'll bring Bozo. And finally, because Bozo has the faction buff, which will affect Bernhard, I don't need to bring a faction buff on him. So given that's the case, let's give my Bernhard Hegemony. That way he can apply a debuff to the enemy before he attacks, and remove a buff. So, with this setup, let's begin. I'm finding this very suspicious that only Freya is on the map. There's no way. Can't be this easy. Just can't. So let's move up. Because I'm finding this so sketchy, I'm being very careful. See, there we go. Some enemies spawned as I expected. Alright. Let's see. Because of the stat difference, I can attack like this without worry. And there we go. And Bozo will heal up to full health as well after that. So, let's just shield bash this Lancer. And the shield bash was overkill. Could have saved that one out. No big deal though. And I mean, might as well use attack blessing just because I have it on Bozo. So over here, Leon can't attack this turn, so he'll just move down. Angels will take a hit, the Archer, but that's okay. Over here, Bernhard's parry will protect everyone. Yep. Alright, so let's heal up. And in fact, let's apply prayer. And we'll just use assault. I'll save the chivalry skill for later. Still finding this very odd that there has to be some cavalry units. So that's the thing I have to be careful about, because I didn't bring Ledin this fight. So the only thing that can really give me problems would be enemy cavalry. aiming to take down Freya first. But I suspect there's going to be enemies just like the usual maps. There'll probably be mages and whatnot in those 2 areas. So those will probably take priority. But we'll see. So what I can do is use chivalry to trigger whatever appears. If I charge across. But let's get into position first. Again, I'm not really in a rush. So first, let's move everyone up. I'm pretty certain once you cross the bridge, that will trigger whatever enemies are supposed to pop up. Five. Alright. Let's cross with Tiaris and apply blessing like this. So whatever should appear should be triggered. There we go. That's what I thought. So there are 2 cavalry units. Alright, so the priority is to take down these cavalry. Okay. Just gonna do a regular attack on this guy, and the stat difference will let me kill him. Nice. And then that way Liana can come up and use her again. And that way I can kill off this cavalry as well. And it actually triggers some more enemies. Uh-oh. Ooh. Should be fine. Oh no, Leon dies. I'm going to have to play this a second time. So attacking those cavalry right beside them triggers these guys to spawn. If you attack from one range away, as I did with Bozal, they will not spawn. That's good to know. So I could really just replace Tiaris and I would be okay, I think. I think the problem was bringing Tiaris to this fight. Alright, so... This is slightly annoying. Yeah, Tiaris was overall a very bad choice for this, I think. And I really should have gotten away with just one healer. That way I would have had an additional damager. See, if I send Bozal up, I get into the range of these guys' attacks. Guess I'll move back in faction battle. I'm in a little bit of trouble because I don't have enough attackers. Tiaris is not providing enough, especially now that Leon is dead.
Huh?
Oh.
ご命令を。そうだ。できたー。はい。主張、思考、そして。
Thankfully, those mages like to use mass attack, or else I would really be dead. And wow, Bernhard survives with 70 hit points. That was just ridiculously close. But he lives, that's the main point, that's all that's important. And I can heal him up this way, and let him attack.
Oh.
So... yeah, and I can only move here, so I can only really attack this guy. Okay, that's fine. We'll use a shield bash to do the first attack. Knock him out of the fight. Even though I can't kill him, he is out of the fight. That's what I really needed. Next, let's use again on Bernhard. And now I choose between these two. And I think the mage is the priority. Because the mage had fireball, so I needed to eliminate that attack. Uso's doing a good job though on this side. Turn 9. I'm running out of time to kill Freya.
Oh.
Hard to full health. And attack this archer, I guess. There he goes. Over here, let's fireball this mage. Oh, again, it's just a bit off from killing it. Fortunately, it attacks first before getting healed, so that helps. Turn 10, I have a bit of time to kill Freya. Just a bit. So let's faction buff up first.
Oh.
Here, I can shift over like this. Let's use attack blessing so that Bernhard can definitely kill off this guy. Alright, here we go. Okay, looks good, I think. Let's begin with a shield bash. Actually, so let's begin with a Tiaris miracle. so that Bernhard would do even more damage to Freya. We'll send Bernhard in to shield bash Freya. And finisher attack from Bozo. 10. And then let's gain Bernhard to get a second attack on one of these healers. Yeah, so it's basically over at this point. So I got every achievement except for the one where everyone on your team doesn't die. There we go. And to get that last achievement, it should be pretty easy. Just correctly, don't bring Leon. If I had replaced Leon with almost any other character, this would have been fine. Because Leon's angels are vulnerable to the archers, and that's why he died so quickly. If I had brought a healer, if I had brought, for example, Ledin to protect him, then he would have been fine. So let's give this a second try, where I don't bring Tiaris this time, and I'll just try to get this last achievement. So, now that I know how the map spawns, it's going to be easy. Let's put Bozel up there to attack the archer. Right? Liana in the south, and rather than Tiaris, we can bring Ledin. Well, you know what? We can split this up. We can put Bernhard in the north. It's not a problem. Leon can go in the south. Wait, no, there was a Lancer here. So... should I swap them? Yeah, why not? So, Bernhard in the south after all, and then Ledin in the north. Yep, this looks good. So, let's begin with this. Oh. Just realized that I don't have Rupture, that's why I was doing less damage. But even without Rupture, Bernhard was killing things, so... the only question is whether parry is worth bringing. And I don't think parry was really that useful. It did keep him alive though, because there was one time where he was attacked and he was down to 70 hit points. If he did not have parry, he would have absolutely died there, because if parry was adding 7% of his attack to his defense. So I'll keep it like this. You know what? It's better to be safe than have another character die in the second run. So with all that said, let's begin.
Oh.
If this triggers the enemies, nope. Well, if they're not triggered, I'm okay with that too. Just spend this first turn moving up. Ideally, the character to trigger the enemies that appear would be Ledin. Because Ledin is the one who's not going to be doing much initially. There we go. And that makes it easy for Bozo to go in and kill off this archer. And down here... just need to chivalry and attack.
無駄な抵抗はするな。準備完了です。
And then after this, I'll have Liana use a gain to kill off the other archer. So 1, 2, 3. So Leon will just stand where he is. Bernhard can move up and attack this Lancer. Yeah, this is much smoother now that I know exactly where the enemies are and where they
準
spawn.
備完了です。
Oh, I'm one tile off! Well, alright. Guess I'll have to eat that range attack after all then. That's fine. And the thing is, I don't know if where he's standing will trigger the enemies or not. That's not good.
準備完了です。
I'm going to have to
ご
assume
命
it
令
doesn't.
を
It shouldn't if I'm attacking from here. If I attack from beside him, that might have been dangerous.
準備完
So
了で
I'm
す。
going to attack from here, just to make sure it won't trigger another wave. Here we go.
何をしてるのか分かっている。
And getting everyone grouped up.
準備完了です。よし。
Let's bring Ledin down.
了解。準備完了です。
ご命令を
So since I'm not under any kind of time constraint this time, don't have to kill Freya in 12 turns or whatever, don't have to finish within 16 rounds.
何をしてるのか分かっている。
準備完了です。
Although I might be able to finish this within 12 turns anyways. We'll see.
準備完了です。よし。
Let's get Ledin up.
勝負をつける時が来たな。了
We
解。
are not crossing the bridge. Because 2 enemies spawn here, I remember.
準備完了です。
はい。
準備完了です。
何をしてるのか分かっているのか。絶望せよ。
Alright, here we go.
準備完了です。
So, who should cross? Well, definitely Ledin. Let's just drop Ledin right there.
正面突破。
Cause these guys to spawn. The Divine Guards so that he can
準備完了です。
take out all these cavalry units and so on.
何をしてるのか分かっているのか。
了解。
I need to kill this guy. Let's just use the skill to make sure. I don't think it's even necessary to use the skill. The stat difference, but just making sure he dies. So, we'll drop those over here to take down that infantry. Perfect.
ご命令
Now
を
we'll move Liana and Prayer, and then Sage's hat buff will apply on Ledin. And then there's just Bernhard to kill off this flyer.
ご命令を
So we'll do that.
これが私の信じる心です
Not quite enough damage to kill, but no big deal. And now Ledin with the Sage's hat buff will just crush everything. So yeah, this not bringing Tiaris made this much easier, having an extra attack. Or extra defender, I should say. Look at that. Everything crushed. I didn't have to send Leon charging forward to try to handle them, and that made all the difference here, for sure. So now there's just the mages left as well as Freya. And
準備完了です
Let's send Leon charging across with chivalry. That way he can definitely attack these enemies.
決着をつけよう
So much easier if you when you know exactly where they are. Okay. Bye, Archer. Let's leave Leon there.
何をしてるのか分かっている
Bozo will take out the other archer. And then...
よし
Question is, should I trigger? Why not? I can afford to.
よし
So let's use a game.
よし
はい。人、思考、
On Leon.
そして
了解
And then crush this mage. Leaving just one mage left.
よし
And I'm going to get Ledin out of the way, because otherwise his counterattack will prevent Bernhard from fighting. Something like that. Oh, never mind.
すみません。
了解
Finish this guy off. Make sure by using assault. Pretty sure it's complete overkill, but again, better make sure
何
they
をして
die
るのか分かっ
than
て
have
い
it
る
survive. This one, let's crush it with fireball. And over here, kind of want him to come forward so that Leon can get into the fight. So let's move back.
はい。
よし
ご命令を。これが私の信じる心です。
行くぜ
What a difference having
了解
the extra character makes.
何をしてるのか分かっているのか
準備完了です
It also made keeping Leon alive much easier. Uh-oh. That was a mistake. Fortunately, Leon survived. Oh jeez, that was a huge mistake. I should have sent Bernhard first with a shield bash like this. That would have knocked Freya out of the fight. Then I could have killed these mages.
よし
はい。
よし
Fortunately, as I said, she lived, so that's what really matters.
勝負をつける時が来たな
Oh. Well, let's heal Leon up.
これが私の信じる心です。
Okay, and they've surrounded Freya.
準備完了です
Not good now that I don't have shield bash. But maybe I can kill her in one turn. Let's see. Bernhard attack.
準備完了です
And
何をしてるのか分かっているのか
Bozo with the Dark Reaper. Oh,
準備
so
完了
ご命
close.
令を。
But fortunately, I have
こ
a
れ
gain
が
on
私
Leon.
の信じる心です。
And that will let me finish
了解
Freya off. And at this point, it's basically over.
了解行くぜ正面突破了解 準備完了です。
And done. So, my mistake in the first round was definitely bringing Tiaris, without a doubt. If I had brought Ledin, you know, it would have just went much more smoother the way the second attempt did. And there is the last feat. So with this, the event is complete. I guess it just goes to, I think this especially just goes to show how much the level difference makes. Because, you know, because I was at level 60, my characters had absolutely no trouble killing off these level 50 enemies. So it made getting all these feats very, very easy. If you're willing to just wait, you know, wait till the last day of the event, wait till you're as high level as possible before doing it, and then this event becomes much easier to get the first completion along with all the feats. So I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for watching everyone, and on that note, Nitro out.